What advanced math concepts can you teach with crafts? Imagine turning a simple piece of paper or some colorful beads into a tool that helps students grasp complex math ideas. Crafts are more than just fun activities. They can be powerful ways to teach advanced math concepts. When students build models or create visual representations, they see the ideas come alive. This makes learning more memorable and engaging. For example, creating three-dimensional shapes from paper or cardstock helps students understand geometry and spatial reasoning. Building models of cylinders, cones, pyramids, and prisms shows how these solids are formed and what their properties are. Making nets of these shapes allows students to see how flat patterns fold into three-dimensional objects, helping them calculate surface areas and volumes more easily. Using craft sticks or straws to form geometric figures also introduces angles, symmetry, and transformations like rotations and reflections. These hands-on activities make the properties of shapes clear and concrete. Crafts can also teach fractions, ratios, and proportions. Making fraction wheels or pie charts from colored paper helps students see how parts make up a whole. Designing pattern bracelets or bead projects introduces ratios and proportional reasoning through pattern repetition and scaling. Folding paper or layering materials can visually demonstrate ratios by comparing lengths, areas, or volumes, making these abstract ideas easier to grasp. Algebraic thinking is another area where crafts shine. Using craft sticks or paper strips labeled with variables and numbers allows students to create simple equations or inequalities. They can physically balance and solve these equations, which helps them understand the concepts better. Pattern-making crafts encourage recognition of sequences and functions, while creating function machines with paper flaps or envelopes can show how inputs and outputs relate in a visual way. Number theory and operations also benefit from craft activities. Using manipulatives like beads, clips, or popsicle sticks, students can practice prime numbers, factors, and divisibility rules. Doubling or having activities with craft materials make these operations tangible and easier to understand. Measurement and data are perfect for craft projects too. Building rulers or measurement tapes from paper helps students practice units and conversions. Making bar graphs or pictographs with craft supplies allows them to visualize data and understand statistics. Designing probability spinners or dice from craft materials introduces concepts of chance and experimental probability in a fun, hands-on way. Coordinate geometry and graphing can be made simple with string or yarn on grid paper. Students can plot points, visualize lines, and see how slopes work by creating their own coordinate plane models. Craft-based coordinate games encourage practice with plotting and interpreting points, making the learning process interactive and visual. Finally, crafts are excellent for developing mathematical reasoning and problem solving. Puzzles and manipulatives challenge students to think logically, recognize patterns, and develop strategies. Allowing students to design their own math crafts or games sparks creativity and deepens their understanding of math concepts. Using crafts to teach advanced math makes these ideas accessible and fun. They turn abstract concepts into tangible, colorful projects that inspire curiosity and discovery. Whether it is building geometric models, creating fraction visuals, or designing math games, crafts are a wonderful way to bring math to life in the classroom.